Hello and welcome once again. So I'm going to do a very brief video here just to kind of let everyone know what really needs to be done to detoxify your liver and improve your eye health. And in Chinese medicine, your liver also is shown through the eyes. So as I get into this a little bit more, you're going to really understand what your eyes really entail. The eyes are really the window of the soul, and in Western medicine, their goal when treating the eyes is again to treat symptoms, do surgery, and really not correct the underlying problem, which really mostly relies in the liver. Yes, the liver runs through the eyes once again, and I know that may be hard for a lot of you to understand, but let's take a look at this. In TCM, which is Traditional Chinese Medicine, that's the abbreviation, that's what it's short for, the health of the liver goes far beyond any Western medicine diagnosis. Let's go over this again, because a lot of you are really stuck with what your doctor tells you, what's going on. They don't know anything about kidney and liver disease, folks. Nothing. People are dying right now. Many of you probably are. Not to scare you, you're dying from liver and kidney disease. Do not rely on those blood tests. They don't mean anything. When somebody says their blood work is perfect, but they have bloodshot eyes, and we're going to go through these symptoms one by one, and the 3 stages of how Chinese medicine can really detect your function of your liver. And some of you really I highly suggest should go to a Chinese doctor that practices Chinese medicine, not a Chinese doctor in Western medicine. If that makes sense. You need to go to an actual Chinese practitioner for TCM and find out which one of these stages, when I get into them, is affecting you and where you stand. Then you'll know how to correct this issue. Okay, let's go over this one more time. In TCM, the health of the liver goes far beyond any Western medical diagnosis. So they're going to go in to say that the greatest strengths in the ability to detect an imbalance in an organ system prior to a confirmed illness. So basically you're going to be able to detect right away before Western medicine again is going to even really find this, if they even find it, because their tests are extremely inaccurate trying to do blood work, and people always think in their heads that blood work means everything. There's many people that have quote-unquote perfect blood work and are dying. I know that may be hard for you to grasp, but that is truth. Treating symptoms and hiring someone to promote drugs and surgery once again is not going to fix your problem. None of these doctors know anything about this. I promise you that. If you ask them, they will say it doesn't make any sense. The eyes don't mean anything. You can't detect kidney and liver disease. Oh, really? So let's take a look here a little further. Historically considered to be the secret behind longevity of many Chinese emperors is TCM practitioners, which I just mentioned, were traditionally only paid when their patients were healthy. This is very, very important. So they were only paid. Chinese practitioners were traditionally only paid when their patients were healthy. What a far cry today. People are dying and they're shelling out their entire paycheck, in most cases, to Western medicine to get sicker and die. Doesn't make much sense, does it? What a horrible system. The fact that people are promoting this is just disgusting, and I hope more and more people are waking up. If you continue to promote this, then hey, that's your problem. If you want to promote Western medicine and you want to poison yourself, that's your issue, not mine. Alright? So let's go here and look a little further. All this is possible because indications of imbalance are detectable long before a physical problem manifests. So by identifying which pattern a person's signs and symptoms fall under, imbalances can be corrected before a serious illness takes hold. So I just want to highlight, before I go into these 3 areas of how they actually categorize this with liver function. And before I get into that, I want to mention the New Age Health Guide goes in depth on everything on your face, whether it's your eyes, your nose, your ears. All of this is going to show liver issues. The body never lies, ever. It's 100% accurate. I repeat, 100% accurate, but you have to know what to look for. And that's why the first 112 pages of the New Age Health Guide are so crucial on that first part, because it gives you where you stand, how healthy your organs are. And people are just ignoring it. They're doing Botox, they're going and getting the bags under their eyes, they're getting surgery on that. Did you ever fix the problem? No. So you're dying inside. It doesn't make any sense. So do not do that. Look at the New Age Health Guide, and you'll be able to understand that. For those people that purchased it and have ignored that information, this is your health. You need to know what's going on. This is very, very important so you can fix your issues. Now, let's go to the most important part, which is the liver imbalances that affect the eyes. And they're going to kind of go in here, the foundations of Chinese medicine, the following three for TCM. Liver imbalances are behind a variety of eye-related problems. A lot of people have eye-related problems. Well, this is why. Number one, liver blood deficiency. And everyone could have one of these, or they could have several of them, so you really need to get to someone that's a practitioner that really specializes in this. Again, do not go to Western medicine. They will laugh at you. They will tell you you're crazy. They'll make a fool out of you. Trust me. The point is, you need to make a fool out of them by not going and let them sit there and wait for patients that aren't coming in their office. The more people that don't go there, the healthier society will be, and the better off everybody will be. Because treating symptoms and getting pills for depression when you don't have it, and basically causing more psychological problems and toxicity in the body, don't make sense. And that's just an example, but that's what's happening. So, again, Chinese practitioner, liver blood deficiency. Liver blood is believed to nourish and moisten the eyes. When the liver blood is deficient, common problems include blurry vision. Then they're going to mention myopia. They're going to say floaters in the eyes, color blindness, or dry eyes. In addition, liver blood deficiency can cause pale or scanty menstruation, fatigue, and muscle cramps. Now, then it's going to get into the second part, which is liver heat. This is very common, folks. And when there is heat in the liver and liver channel, the eyes are likely to be dry, bloodshot, painful, or have a burning sensation. In addition, liver heat is frequently connected with irritability, anger, or frustration, and may be accompanied by a headache. And I just want to highlight on this, there's a lot of people that are angry out there. And this again has to deal with your liver. If you're over-consuming processed foods, fast foods, you're going to be angry and you're going to have frustration. I've been there, trust me. This is a common problem. Doesn't necessarily mean you have liver heat, because you could have number 3, which is a little more severe. This is internal liver wind. Usually is a result of extreme heat in the liver. Internal liver wind may cause the eyeball to turn upwards and move involuntarily. And then in addition, liver wind is frequently associated with severe emotional stress, vertigo, dizziness, neck stiffness, and headache. So this is more of a severe case. And you need to be able to correct these, but you got to know which one you have, because each one is different. There's going to be a treatment for each particular one. And liver blood deficiency is also common. Liver heat and internal liver wind is much more of a serious problem with the heat in the liver. And then, as this particular article goes down, they're going to talk about, the dietary therapy. They're going to tell you basically, what to do. And I want to include a link to this article. It's a great article, so you can kind of see. They're going to actually show you when you tonify your liver blood, what foods to eat. Everyone knows they talk about spirulina, chlorophyll-rich foods. Well, that's going to clean the blood. So everyone that's trying to detoxify your blood, when you sleep, the blood goes back into your liver and circulates through the body as you're moving and going about your day. So you got to really understand this. And these are the foods that are going to help with that particular condition. When you get into liver heat, you got to cool the liver area. For example, if your skin is always running warm, you got a liver problem that is caused by a heat issue. So these are some of the things that will help. I'm not a fan of the beans on here, to be honest, but again, seaweed, I promote that. Cucumber definitely has the oxygen as well, and all of these are going to help. And so will the antioxidant powders, which I have mentioned again in several videos, and if you haven't seen that, please go ahead and look at that. And the final one is to reduce the liver wind, which is more serious. You're going to need some other things, some more herbs, basil, sage, fennel is excellent. And I would definitely stay away from soybean. Black soybean is not the soybean oil that's genetically modified. It's completely different. And anything black, sesame seed, all of these are definitely going to help. Coconut, lemon, chamomile. I mean, look at this. And then the foods that are known to worsen the liver: eggs, crab meat, and buckwheat. So if you have this problem, you definitely don't want to eat any eggs. I'm not recommending eggs anymore anyways. First 30 days for some people may actually give a benefit if you're in one of the other two stages, but it will actually cause more problems if you're trying to reduce liver wind. So as you can see, food can really help you, especially the antioxidant powders, because it's going to give you everything to get rid of those free radicals, which is above and beyond what is even explained in here. And I'm just using this as an example. I found this very useful. It's very well done, and this is about liver support. So this is really the highlight of what I wanted to show everyone. And again, I go always a few steps ahead of this, which is the antioxidant powders and using the goji berries, the mulberries. All of those are going to provide high levels of antioxidants, which again help gobble up those free radicals and will help heal the body. And if you have one of these other issues, you definitely want to start working on knocking this issue out, because the liver runs many functions in the body, and there's basically the chief of staff. So if you don't fix that, you're going to continue to have problems. Any questions, go ahead and let me know. Thank you.